Okay, so we're gonna get right into it by starting to introduce to you all the new MAC Selena collections and all the items in it. I am missing 2 items. One was canceled because it's sold out, and then the other item, which was the Selena little makeup bag, and it was in a little black makeup bag, but on the bottom it had the shape of her bustier top that she wore in a lot of her concerts. She was famous for the silver bustier. I really wanted that, and at the time they were doing the pre-orders, that wasn't one of the items you could pre-order. The other item was a lip pencil in the color Selenaville. There was 2 lip pencils in this collection, and I ordered both. But again, at the time, I did it in pre-order. By the time they went to process the order, it was sold out and they couldn't give it to me, so they canceled my order. But I didn't want to delay on making this video any longer, so I went ahead and decided to go ahead with everything else so I can make a whole look with it, and then I'll just substitute that lip pencil if needed for another one that I have in my collection. Besides that, the first Selena collection, let's show you what the current one looks like. This was the very first Selena MAC collection. I have that all together, so I'll show you all of these items. I'm not sure if I'm using any of the old ones. Probably just stick to the new ones, but whatever's not in the new one, I'll substitute it. Not substitute, but just use whatever's in the old collection to fill in for it. So let's get into it. Alright, so the first thing I want to show you, and I was super hype about, was the palette itself. Now this is all the packaging, and it's like the, I guess they could call it the Como la Flor, because all the packaging has the flower, and it's very holographic, if you can see. So let me open it up. See, this is what the purse would look like. Just that same design would have been on the purse, the little makeup bag. And this is the palette, and when you open it up, the queen is there. Look at that. It's an insert that you can remove and keep as a keepsake. And you take out the white paper, you could even put it right back on top. And these are the colors of the palette. Pretty colors. I don't think they have names for the colors. Let me see. But the palette is called Muy Excited. So I'm muy excited to use it. Then I have, of course, the other item, which was the highlighter. And this one I was also very excited about because it's called La Leyenda, meaning the legend, for those that don't speak Spanish. And again, same type of packaging, the bustier type of feel, and you feel it's like a raised bubble effect. I don't know how to describe it to you. And once again, we have her, the queen there. And when you remove that, look how pretty this is. Look at that. That is the highlighter. So then, in the collection, there was 2 lip liners. I only have one of them, and that is the lip liner in the color Entre a mi mundo, Enter my world. And this is what the packaging again looks like. And this is the pencil. Look, even the holographic emblem on it. And it's, I guess I would say, a brownish color. So we have 4 matte lipsticks. I'm sorry, not liquid. This is the packaging on it. And the first one I have in my hand is Selena Vive. Selena lives. And that's what that looks like, the packaging. The little bullet with the metal silver top. And that's the color. So it's like a nude-ish color there. It's pretty. I don't think I'll be using that one today though. Unless I use it with a pencil, but I doubt it. And then the next one is called Queen of Cumbia. This is, so I'm thinking more along those lines. Then I have La Reina, the Queen. Oh, and by the way, all of them come with the flower imprint on the actual lipstick. This is a brownish color. This is more like the lip liner that I have. Matches that one. But I don't know if you guys can tell the imprint of the flower. Very pretty. And inolvidable, meaning unforgettable. Kind of like a mauve color. Now, we also have 3 of the lip glasses and 3 of the retro matte liquid lip colors. So I'm gonna probably use one of the lip colors as well. The liquid lips, the matte. liquid lip color. I keep saying it wrong. Retro matte. All right, so the first one is Siempre Selena, Always Selena. This is the packaging. And this is what the tube looks like. Oh, sorry, it's tilted. Very pretty. Probably the one I will use. And the doe foot. Then we have Big Bertha, the bus. That's that color there. And then we have Dame un beso, give me a kiss. I like this color. This is like a fuchsia pink, hot pink color. So I was super excited about this collection, let me tell you. So now with the lip glasses, we go with the washing machine. Now these are references to her movie, so this is the packaging on that one as well, just in case. It's a lip gloss. It's kind of like a clear, but it's not clear, it's white almost, but it's all sparkly, glittery. The next one we have is Hey Dad Pizza, again referencing the movie. And this is like a gold tone, actually more like a bronzy color. And the last one is Bidi Bidi Bam Bam, and that one looks like this. Now with this one, this is in reference to the song Bidi Bidi Bam Bam. Obviously it's a nice pink color. In her first collection she also had a lip gloss that was called Bidi Bidi Bam Bam, and this is this one. And you see the difference in color. The original is much more pink, the new one is a lighter pink, but they're both called Bidi Bidi Bam Bam. On the first collection, like I just showed you, this is kind of the packaging on that one. It was pretty much Selena written on the purple, because this was to give homage to her outfit, the purple outfit that she's so famous for as well. You see spelled her name all over the packaging. Then there was a mascara that I will be using with this look because I don't have a mascara of the current collection, and that's the packaging for it. And this is what it looks like. And the wand, a really big thick wand. We have 5 of the single eyeshadow, and I'm gonna go through those. This one is No Me Queda Más. These are all named after her songs on this one. The new collection was more referencing the movie. The first collection was to reference most of her songs. And this is the pack. Oh, I hope it didn't break. Oh, okay, if you can see that. No Me Queda Más, and then let me open it up for you. And then the next one is actually called Selena, and it's purple. Then the next one is Fotos y Recuerdos. No Me Queda Más, in case you didn't know what it means. I have nothing left. And Fotos y Recuerdos means photographs and memories. That's the pinkish color. I have 2 more of those. This one is It the Beat? And that is a deeper, darker color. It's a black. And the last one in that collection is Missing My Baby. Now all those were matte colors in the first collection. None of them were shimmers or anything like that. So you could have made a complete look, but I guess all the ones that are in there, but none of them would have been a shimmer. Now the only other thing that I will be using also in today's look with the collection is this. This is the powder blush, which is kind of like a bronzer and blush in one. I'll show you. And in this collection, I think there was an eyeliner that I didn't get, and I can't seem to find anymore. And the color Tecno Cumbia. That's also one of her songs, I believe. And that's what it looks like. Let me see it so you can see Selena without the mirror. And that was engraved in it. So it has, it's like a bronzer more than it is a powder blush. But because of the pink, I guess you mix it together and it makes it a nice blushy color. So I'm going to use that. Even though I have a little bit of blush already on, but I'm going to tap on top once I'm done with all this with the powder blush. So now that we have all that figured out, let's get into actual look. Let me get, where is my P. Louise base? And I'm just going to put that right on my eye. and smear it in with my finger. I want to make sure it stays nice and covered everywhere. I know it doesn't look like anything right now because the color is very pale, tan, like beigey color. It's neutral, so it looks like my same eye color, so probably not going to show up, but that's fine. This is more just to give it that base in the powder to set the background. Okay, now that that's done, let's move on to the next one. I'm going to use the Luxie 121 mini tapered brush. All right, it's out. There we go. That's that eye. Go on to the next one. Alright, with that same brush, I'm going to go in and use the darker, almost red color there. I'm not even sure, it is red, but it's like a maroon red. And I'm just gonna focus on just leaving that on the crease and then lightly buffing up the edges. And for now, I'm just stamping it on. Making sure I get it in there. And now that it's in there, I'll buff out a little bit on the edges here. Buff it out a little. How's that coming along? Looks pretty good. So, I want you to see, this is it, the rose gold color with just itself. Now I'm going to go ahead and wet it with the Believe Beauty Makeup Perfecting Setting Spray, just so that I can get it wet and try it on the other side. I think I like the wet side better. Yeah, I think I'm gonna use the wet side on the other side too. It just shows up, oh, a little flaky there. A little more pronounced, I guess, if you want to call it that. I kind of like it. I'm just go back in with the lighter color and blend it in here. So far so good, I think. So now I want to go back in, but I want to use the brown, not the brown, the black from the original collection. I gotta go in with the black because the brown is not giving me quite the intensity that I'm looking for. I'm gonna use the black one from the original collection. I'm going to use the Lily mini round brush in 141. And I'm going to go ahead and take the lighter pink first. Spread it all over. I wish this eye would stop tearing. Now we're going to go in with the even tighter one, which is the mini flat angled brush in 111 from Luxie. And we're going to go in with the deeper red and take that right up to the line, to the water line on the bottom lash. That's pretty. That looks good so far. If not, I'll go back in with that highlighter and put some in a minute. Gonna use the Original Collection MAC Selena mascara. Okay, I like the mascara. Seems pretty good. But I'm gonna go ahead and use the Believe Beauty liquid eyeliner. Okay, that's a little bit better, just slightly. So I think I want to just use the bottom half of it here, because I want to kind of keep it as a collectible type of item. Alright, so let's see, did I pick up anything? My eyeballs are playing tricks on me. So did put a little more bronzier look on here. Let me see how it looks on camera. As opposed to this side, yeah, this is very bronzy. It's hard to tell in the mirror. I don't know why I can't tell in the mirror. It doesn't look that way. But then I look in the camera and it looks like this is much more bronzier than that side. So let's even that out, shall we? Yeah. Alright, I like it. I don't know if it's too much on camera, but it doesn't appear to be on my end. Looks like it's just enough coloring here to get the job done. So now I'm gonna go ahead in with the highlighter in La Leyenda, the legend. My girl. I like wanna try so bad, but at the same time, I don't wanna ruin the flower. Look how pretty that is. I'm going to gently on the bottom take some, just tap it in there, see if that works better than rubbing it in, and see how that works. Doesn't look like anything's going on there. All right, let me try a different brush. I'm using the Morphe brush just to see how much more I can get on there. So I just want you to see I did coat the brush, so. A little, but it's not much. And maybe it's just because I'm going so lightly on it, not digging into it because I don't want to ruin it. Maybe I should just leave it as the flower so I don't ruin the flower. So it's giving me like a little golden highlight, and that's fine. I seriously do not want to ruin this highlighter. I really don't. Okay. Well, that's as good as it's gonna get for the highlighter. But again, I'm not really concerned about it because I really didn't really want to use it all that much for the highlighter purpose. It's more like a collectible thing for me that I really want to preserve and keep as intact as much as I can, because I would like to keep that as a display piece of some sort. In the meantime, let's move on to the lipsticks. So I have 3 lipstick or lip product variation and only 1 lip liner. The lip liner is brown. I'm going to attempt to use it, but the colors I want to use is red. So I don't know how that's going to work out. If at worst case scenario, the brown does not work out, I have to wipe it off, I will use the Becca. And the Becca is called Playful and it's a red color. So in the meantime, let me start off with the lip liner from them. It's called, which one was this one? Entra mi mundo. Okay, so they're all lip lined, so maybe I should just line them in and fill it in all completely and see how the colors fill in. Maybe it'll work with it. So that's that. Let's try out now the actual lipstick, Queen of Cumbia. And I'm so excited about this. Try not to get it so far where it ruins the flower on it, but let's try it out. Oh, they smell so good. Smell kind of chocolatey, yeah. I do like this color. I do. It's pretty. It's like red, but like with a little bit of purple in it, like a deeper, darker burgundy red, hinting towards purple. Oh, making a mess of my lips. Should I go in with this and then bitty bitty bam bam on top just as a topper? Let's try it out. This one's way more redder in the sense of the too bright red. The Queen of Cumbia was more of a darker burgundy red. Ooh, pretty. Ooh, so pretty. Did you guys see my pen? Like a little cherry pen from Pharmacy. Which, by the way, today I did. Earlier today I had on makeup, but I had to wipe it off to do the video. I used my Very Cherry Clean from Pharmacy, and it took it all off immediately. And then I used some of the Cheer Up from Pharmacy it's an eye cream for day or night. Put it underneath, did that. And I also had used the Farsali Elixir Drops, is it? For some moisturizing effect. So this is so far the look that I've been able to produce. I think it's pretty. I like the colors. You know what? Let me see if I can use the highlighter for the brow bone maybe, and maybe the inner corner to add to it. Okay, cool. Got that done. It gives a little bit of a punch to it, but it doesn't have a blinding effect. And that's good if you want to do like a little extra highlight on the brow bone, stuff like that. But if you're the type of person like I am, I like, you know, I want to be calling in UFOs. That's how bright I want to be right now. So this is not the kind of highlight you're going to get if that's what you want, like me. You know, if you're not trying to go visit your home planet and have your little alien friends come hang out with you once you send them the signal from that glow you got going on. If you ain't about that, then this is the highlight for you. This is just a real subtle, calm highlight. Because they call it skin finish. Now I would like to think that it would be more of a extra dimension skin finish, like a setting powder, but it's kind of not. It's too shimmery for it to be a setting powder of any kind, or face powder, finishing powder, whatever powder. It would have to be just a highlight, but the highlight is not a dramatic one. So I messed up my eyebrow with that one. Okay, so now the lips are dry. Yeah, they're dry. So I'm gonna go in with the Bitty Bitty Bam Bam, the new edition one, which is a little bit lighter pink. And I'm just gonna tap it right into the middle. I don't want to ruin it, so. Okay, go back in. There we go. Just a little tiny bit of it. I didn't do too much because I didn't want to have like a full-on gloss effect. I just wanted to give it a little bit of shine to bring out the red, but I didn't want to have a gloss because I don't recall Selena being the glossy kind of girl. She definitely had the red lip going on and was very bright about it and out with it, but I don't remember it being all that shiny, shimmer, glowy, glossy with it. So I didn't want to do all that. I wanted to keep it more true to her, but all right, so that's that. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish it off with the Believe Beauty Makeup Perfecting Setting Spray. Now this I picked up the other day at the Dollar General. I'm not sure how it works. Let's try it out because this will be my first time, because last time I was supposed to use it, I used another one. It smells like cheap perfume. But it smells good. It's not a bad smell. It's just perfumey. So I think right now, so far, let's take this off, see what the completed look. My hair's a mess because I was out riding today. My husband on his motorcycle, and I have helmet head, so don't mind me. This is what I'm working with. So it's not necessarily a Selena look per se all the way, because obviously she didn't do her hair red like me, but the Selena inspiration was there with the red lips and very much from all her collection, which I cannot believe I even have. I'm so excited about it. I wanted it so bad. I got it. Almost everything. Like I said, I'm missing the little purse that looks like this. It's literally has the same thing on it. It's just more of a maybe triangular shape. I don't know, whatever shape it is. But I'm excited. I was happy with it. And how do I feel about the look now? I like the look. Is it one of my favorites? No, it's not one of my favorite looks. But is the products any good? Yes, I like the MAC eyeshadows. They blended well. They're not as vibrant as I would want it to be. I feel like I didn't get the intensity that's in here, and maybe because this is packed in, but like for this color particularly, you see how deep that red is? I don't think, if you see my crease there, it doesn't quite look as intense. And I packed it in there a few times, and granted I did buff out the outside edges of it so that it would be nice and smooth, but and look like a gradual effect. It wouldn't look like harsh lines. However, the crease should still remain true to the strong color, and I don't think that it did as much. It's not bad. It didn't completely wash out. It's just not as insanely dark as I would have liked it, but that's just me. Either case, they're good quality, they blend well, they're smooth, they're very well put together eyeshadows. The highlighter, I was excited more for the look. I really didn't even want to use it for this, but I had to, in order to create the look, I had to be fair with the video and use it. But I wasn't expecting it to be mind-blowing. I was actually going to be very pleasantly surprised if it was, but I'm not disappointed. I mean, I feel like MAC eyeshadows are not known for being mind-blowing anyway. Maybe it's just me, but I don't think they are. And so for me, it was just a hint of color. It wasn't anything out of this world, but it's pretty, it's nice. And at the end of the day, all I cared about is the fact that I got to keep the palette, the little flower, intact. And for the most part, I think I did. A little rough on the bottom there. That's okay. I'm gonna keep this. It's more of a collector thing for me, just because I so want it. Now, as far as the lipsticks, all day, great. The actual lipstick, the little bullet, loved it. Loved the color, loved the feel. It was creamy, soft, went on easy. I didn't struggle too much. Of course, their liquid lipsticks, to die for. I love it. It was beautiful, bright red, just great. And I always had a thing for their lip gloss. Always liked it. I don't use it as much anymore because there's so many other products out that are glossy. So for the price and the size, I feel like other brands give you more for less, and they're just as good a quality, if not better. So that's why I don't use as many of them, but I do like their lip gloss. As far as the other items that I used from the original Selena collection, love the mascara. I loved how it looks. It did make it nice and, not bright, I'm sorry, nice and full and thick. It's not meant for much as far as volumizing and lengthening of lashes or anything. I'm okay with that. The mascara was great for me. It did its job. The black shadow, single shadow in Is It The Beat? It was pretty. It's not the best black I've had. Not the best black I've used. I probably won't use it again for much else. But it was better than having the dark brown that was on. The dark brown was patchy. The black was good. Just as basic black. If you don't have another one, or it just happens to be the first one you come across, that's fine. It's nothing to be disappointed about. And then the last thing I used was the powder blush, which is more like a bronzer than a brush. And I really did like that, actually. It gave me a nice bronzier, blushy look, but I did like it. It was pretty, and I didn't use a lot of it, but it still did enough. So other than that, that is it. So let me zoom you guys in so you guys can see my eye look better. That is the completed look with all the products that I used. I will list down below all the items that were used in this look. So in case you want to purchase it, any of them, you know what to look for. I don't know how many of the items of the Selena collection are still available. I think there's only like 2 lipsticks that are still available last time I checked. But Ulta has a few. So I think Ulta still has the palette, a few of the lip glosses and lipstick, and the lip liners, I believe they have. So I don't think they have the blush, the highlighter any longer. And the older stuff, they definitely don't have. If you can't find it at the MAC store, you can always go to Ulta and see what they have. In the meantime, that'll be all for me. I'll see you next time. Don't forget to hit like on the video, hit the notification bell so you can be notified of my future uploads, and of course, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. How else am I gonna have you come along and see all my crazy looks? And how else are you gonna know when I upload if you don't click the notification bell? And I will see you guys in the next one. Love you guys. Bye.